Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. It is going to be a beautiful week. It was great over the weekend. We had some cold weather at the beginning of the week on Monday. It was like 30. Now we're back up to 86 and beautiful sun. So I am glad for the change. I'm going to share with you some things today that we do during Morning Basket during Read Alouds. And I'll be back to let you know what they are. Welcome back, everyone. This morning I'm going to share with you some things that we do during Morning Basket time. I have a 9th grader and a kindergartner. So the time, I think my camera's a little crooked. Let me get you straightened out there. There you go. So we have some things that we need to read that sometimes Mason needs to be occupied. So I am going to share with you some things for little ones to do during read aloud time. And I'm going to start with these. These are like brain flakes. I got these. These might be my brain flakes, but they did have some at Target at the dollar spot for like $5. But we use these for building. Mason loves to do anything that he can build. He loves STEM work. He loves being creative. So these are the first one. He loves putting these all together, snapping them down in there, and just being creative and seeing what all fun things he can make. So if you've not used these are great. I think these are the original brain flakes, but they do have some that are exactly like this at Target. So this is the first thing that we use to occupy Mason. The next thing I got, and these are all from Target unless I tell you different. Another thing we got are these stackers. And what you can do with these is they can stack these on top of each other. They can, I don't know if you can see them like that. So let me turn them this way. They can put all the colors together. They can make all different kinds of shapes. They can put and make circles together. So they come like this. And they almost look like an X with like curvy ends. So these are another thing that Mason really likes. And this will occupy him while we're doing a read aloud. The next one that I have are, oopsie, let me see if I can get this open. Sometimes these snap kind of hard. But these are all different shapes. Let me show you that first. There's triangles and squares and octagons and rectangles. And these are nice because it takes him a few minutes to concentrate on hooking these together, pushing these in there. And he loves to do these, though. He loves being creative. So these just kind of loop together like that. Another perfect thing to keep little ones occupied while you're doing the read alouds, maybe with older children or things that need to be read. This is the next group. These are like little balls, and they have sticks that they go on, and you can like hook them together. They're a lot of fun. So you can stack them. You can hook them together. You can go by colors. You can do a pattern. You can do however you'd like to do. But he really likes these also. So those are that group. And then I have some like this, and I'm not going to take all of them apart because he made the Eiffel Tower for me. So as you can see, these stack really, really tall. And there are 3 rows of these being this tall. So Mason totally enjoys these. There's lots of bright colors. They kind of just stack together. You just push them in there. And it really helps build their pencer grip and just hand and eye coordination. And it's just so much fun for them. So this is something else that we use. And Mason really likes those. The next ones look like, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. There we go. These are little like squares, and these you can put together either singularly and build them, or you can build them like he created a building. This is one of the skyscrapers in Denver, so he built that. But they come like this as individuals, so you can build with those. So just lots of fun things. These are all from Target. They just had these at Target, so it's something that you would be able to find. The next things that I got are really cool because they snap together Like, you can snap this one on here, and then you can take another shape, and you can snap it up higher, and you can make all kinds of really cool, fun shapes. And it's just really fantastic for like STEM work. It's just engineering these things and just figuring out how you want to do those. So there's lots of beautiful, bright colors. There's different shapes, and there's different sizes of the little stems. There are, let me show you on these. There's long ones and short ones. So this is a lot of fun to do. And I'm telling you, these are really perfect during morning basket time, or if you're working with a student, an older student, on some schoolwork in between when they have finished. These are absolutely great for them. And then we have these kind of all fit together. They look like a flower, and you can build things with these. So they're this kind of shape. Mason made this. He was making a animal. It has little legs to stand up with, and then he had the face up here with little arms. So it was super cute. So nice, cheerful colors on these also. And like I said, whether it's during morning time or if you want to set some things out for them to strew, that's always good. These are always good for that. If you need to use them while you are getting your other children set up for school, perfect for the younger ones. The next things I have are these rainbow pebbles, and these are really fun for them to use. There's all different kinds, and they're super soft, and they can stack them. They do have cards that go with them, so they can build different things with these. So if you go through the cards, you can say, okay, I want you to try to pick out if they want to make a butterfly. They can make a butterfly. There's just tons of things. There's a doggy, and it just gives you can just stack them up like this, by color, by pattern, or by size, whatever they choose. And like I said, there's tons of different bright colors, and they're very, very smooth, and they love this texture. So that is another one that we use quite often. The next set that I have, whoopsie, I lost one out of there. Better put it back. Don't want to miss any. Are these puzzles, and they have all the pieces that go to them, so they just fit them on there. And Mason loves these, and he can flip them. There's two sides, so there's a bunny rabbit, and there is a flower, and this will keep him busy, and he will repeat these and use these. And it's nice because all the ones that I showed you, they're not loud, they're very quiet, they're really nice for them to be able to have and play with and be creative, and they love being creative, and they love showing you how talented they are. Makes them feel very proud of themselves. So these are something really fun. I do have some larger cards, and I mean, I have tons of this kind of stuff, but I wanted to share a few with you to give you some ideas if you're kind of trying to figure out what you could do with them. These are summer task cards. I do have to pull my fall ones out. But on these, you get all different, and there's stem bins. They're for stem bins. And I put in these plus little blocks, and there's just all different colors. So they can build all different things. But this gives them an idea. Make a camper. Make a, whoops, sorry, the glare. Make a cabin. How about build a water slide? Roller coaster? Bug catcher. So it gives them creative ideas to think of what they might like to make, and they really work hard at these. And like I said, perfect for quiet time, perfect for them to engage and be creative with some STEM work, and he really likes these also. In here I have, these are for Legos, and on these, they have to follow the pattern. So there are several different ones that I have, and I have all these Legos in these colors. So I give him these, and he creates each one of these on the card, which are a lot of fun to do. So he just goes through. I give him all the Legos that he's going to need to complete each one, and when he is finished, he is super proud, and they look wonderful. So that's with Legos. I also have these cards, which we use with our magnet blocks, and it says, build something that you might see at the zoo. And they're built with the magnet tiles. So, and they just got so many things. Build a model of something you might see on a farm. Gives them great ideas, such creativity, Such great stem work. So there's several of these in there, and he can pick which ones he'd like to use. I let him choose in the morning what he feels like. And like I said, if you're busy in the morning trying to get things ready and you are trying to get things set up, these are the perfect things to set up for strewing also. So these are Cupid arrows. Those are for like February. This is like everything winter they can build. Then we have copying complete. So these are patterns. And these right here are the little pattern blocks, like the ones I showed you. And I have small ones that they give you and you cut out, and they can follow patterns and be creative here. So this is another fun one for them to do. There's also the ones that you can build with different blocks that you have. So they can make different styles of blocks. They can make a train. I want to make that so it's not so. Here's a train. Here's a tower. You know, just giving them blocks to build. And I laminated each one of these, but it gives them creativity. Mason loves this one. He thinks it's a bridge in London. So those are some fun things. And like I said, there's just several different ones you can build. So that is one that we like to use. One of the last, let's see, this is the winter task cards. There's famous landform task cards. There's U.S. landmarks and holidays. And these are some of the, this is build a big house for 3 little pigs. And I like this because I do have little piggies. I have little animals and I give them things. Build a new chair for baby bear. And I have these little little figures like piggies, and I have bears, and I got sailboats, and I got a gingerbread man, and we have a mouse with a clock. So he goes through each one of these and he creates what it says on there. And because we've done them, it helps him remember, build a big house. So we're learning our phonetic sounds, new words, great for sight word building. This one is for around the world, and it just goes through and tells you what how they celebrate. So at different times of the year, I give him these. We got winter ones, we got spring, we got fall. I have several that I have not yet gotten laminated, but they are so much fun. We absolutely love doing these. So it's just something fun to do with your kids. It's a great way to fill in that quiet time during morning basket. I also, let me slide these over. I'm sorry. Get these out of the way. I do have these also, and I have shapes, and they're the ones that you go in like you're sewing. So he likes to do these, and these are all different shapes. This one is money, so if he wants to count money, he can. And so they're all felt. This one is race cars. He loves race cars. So there's different cars in here, and it shows you the different vehicles that they have, and he can go in and lace them. He likes doing that. Great again for hand and eye coordination, for fine motor skills. This one is all different fruits and vegetables. So I pair these up if we're reading something or doing something with that. Here's a piggy bank. He has to match the coins on here. This one is a play felt set, and it has all these different things. So it's got dragons and knights and kings, and these are like $3 at Target. And then this one is just a weather spin, and he'll go, a lot of times he likes to play with this and match it up with some flashcards we have. So those are the things that Mason really enjoys doing, and things that we use during our read aloud time and quiet time, or while we're doing breakfast in the morning. So hopefully these have been helpful for you. And if you have any questions about where to get these, please let me know. I can share that with you. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I'm doing my next video. And thank you for sharing part of your Monday with me. And may God richly bless you. Bye-bye.